Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. Hey, people, you like our movement, like the vibes, like, subscribe, share. Comment in the comment section, man. Hit the notification bell so you can keep up with everything that we got going on, man. And we got a lot going on. I mean, we really got a lot going on. Jump in the community tab and vote. Vote on all the issues and situations that you see up there, man. That's just a better way for us to gauge what type of content you guys like, what type of content to give to you guys. You know, help us help you. That's what I like to call it, man. So, and don't forget, we're on the road to 5K. So you better ring that notification bell, or else you won't know when we get to 5K, and you're gonna miss out on all the cash and miss out on all the prizes. So I'm here with Lola B. I'm here with my broski Sharp, man, yo. What's going on, Lola B? You out there on the beach chilling? What's good?
What's up?
Ain't too much. Sharp, man. What I deal with?
Yeah, man, living and loving life. I need to be on that beach too, though. Look good.
Yeah, hold on. Let me turn my beach on real quick.
Find my beach switch. I lost my beach switch.
Turn on my beach switch. Hey, sitting back thinking, man. I was watching the episode of Growing Up Hip Hop, and Pep daughter dating some dude that's on the OnlyFans. So that leads me to ask you guys a question, like, man, would you or your spouse do OnlyFans for some extra cash? Now, keep in mind, let me just say this real quick. I gotta be my girl's only fan. So, she better not come to me with that nonsense. I'm your only fan. But would you, Lola, would you do an OnlyFans?
No, it's very tempting, but no. They make a lot of money, man. Like, I know people who be making like 30, 40,000 a month just from that. And I'm like, I want to be rich, but nah, I'm good.
Just show your kneecap and show your toes.
Well, you know what? Actually, the toes ones, that people like that.
There's a market for it.
People are serious about feet. Ew, but hey, I mean, I wouldn't do it, but if that's, what somebody else do to make their money, guess what Lola not gonna do? Judge you, boo. Do you?
I might judge you a little bit, but not a lot. I'll throw a little bit of judging in there. So if times was rough and you or your spouse going on, would you let your boyfriend do an OnlyFans, your husband do an OnlyFans, or it's still a no?
No,
so you is OnlyFans.
I've been through rough times already, so I can make it.
Okay. I think Lola being selfish. She want to keep the goods to herself.
Of course I do. I am selfish.
Females to see the good.
I'm very selfish. I seen a nice. Never mind.
So what about this though, Lola? What if the guy can make $100,000, or you can make $100,000 in a month? Are you still turning that OnlyFans down, or are you building the house on the beach you sitting on right now?
It depends on what it is, because when I think OnlyFans, automatically I go to sexual content.
Hey, so I guess whatever it takes to get you the $100,000 a month.
No, man, no
house on the beach. All you need is one strong year, Lola. One strong year. 100,000 a month. What?
Listen, you already know my mama gonna be pouring holy oil all over everything.
Praying on this episode. Hey, Sharp, man. So it for you, my brother, what would you do an OnlyFans? Times rough. The job market done shut down. Wifey at home, everybody, the family, everybody got a little problem going on. Would you turn on the OnlyFans to save the family, or you ain't doing that?
Well, thank God I don't have to do that. Because personally, I have too many hustles to really have to worry about that. But what I will say is, last year was a tough year for a lot of people. Namely, the service workers on the adult side. So when I say that, I'm talking about the Gentlemen's Club, perhaps hell, even the porn industry, right? And a lot of people went to that mode of making a living or trying to supplement their their income. And so, with that being said, I don't judge anyone. I don't begrudge anyone for having to have to do that. I don't judge anyone. I think there's a market for it. They have many gentlemen's club that's legal that they get to go do that in. So, I mean, going virtually, I think it's even safer to some extent to being able to do that virtually and still make a decent living. And like Lola said, it's people making a killing out there. I mean, I was looking at some stats. I watched 60 Minutes. They had OnlyFans Australia. And they had a tennis star that somebody approached her. She was a surfer. Not tennis. She was a surfer, actually. She was a surfer. There was somebody else that played tennis, but she was a surfer anyway. And she actually left surfing for various reasons. But anyway, somebody approached her about doing adult stuff. And she was like, she wasn't sure. But when she did it, the adult stuff, and she was saying she was doing like not crazy stuff, it's like kind of, the top, whatever else she's doing. And she made her first month, she made $1 million her first month. Lord. So that, with that, what's the
OnlyFans app? What's the name of the OnlyFans app in the app?
Right.
Yeah, exactly that. So she made $1 million. So could you imagine the incentive or the motivation to just do a quick hit? You might be like, do a quick hit. I don't care if they screenshot, whatever. Just do a quick hit. 1 month and I'm done. But again, it's for whoever can stand to do it and deal with the fallout if there is any. Yeah. But again, I think anyone wants to make a living, they should be able to do so. If it's not illegal, hey, why not?
I agree with that sentiment, but still, me and Lola realized that you didn't answer the question. You went all around it in circles.
We got to.
I can answer the question directly. I personally, I wouldn't allow. I couldn't go for it personally. It's just, again, I'm not the moral police, but I'm just saying personally, I couldn't go for it. But anyone who wants to should. It's just not. This is not in my DNA. Listen. So if my wife said she wanted to do it, I'd be like, babe, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
and she would listen to me because she cool like that. She would listen to me. Right. Hell, I think if I told her to do it, she'd be like, what's wrong with you? Hell no. But again, thank God we're not in that position to have to worry about that. But yeah, I don't think I could rock with that at all. Just if I'm being honest, I don't think I could rock with it. It would have to be like the last thing, and there's no other way for me to eat or for me to feed my family. Then it's be like, okay, I show my toes.
But that $1 million do sound tempting.
Man,
sound tempting.
Seriously,
because think about you in a jam. You in a situation where you can't make too much money, or you ain't making no money at all, and you get a quick lick. Skip the $1 million. Just think about a person that's usually making about 20, 25,000, 30,000 a year, and in 1 month you can double that. You can make 50,
I think most people would probably do it in that circumstances. But if you're a person that was already used to making, let's say high 5-6 figures a year, you're not going to be so inclined or so quick to kind of jump into that. But a person that's making 25,000 a year, heck, they would jump at that opportunity and again deal with the fallout, whatever the fallout is. Because it's like being a star, right? They do so much crazy stuff, in their life and are seen so public, and they deal with it. Hell, they have sex tape out there. They come back and they make new movies. People forget about the sex tape after a while. So I think a person that's not known could do it and not have to worry about it really, except for maybe their family, knowing about it and speaking to them about it or whatever. But I think they could do it and get away with it. Heck, if they could, I think most people probably would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that money definitely plays a part in it, but I realize, man, it's if you have a surplus of money, because you got people making big figure money, but they don't put away money too because they rely on that constant
flow, right?
Because I know a young lady that's making about probably $80,000 a month off of OnlyFans. And nobody really knows. that she is banking. This is she's already into the social media thing, but now she opened up the door for OnlyFans. So when she first started, she said she made maybe $5,000 on her first month, and she was skeptical about keep doing it. And she was like, because she started during the pandemic, and she was like, once the pandemic kicked into gear, she got another payment of $30,000. She was like, oh, this is it.
Right.
You know, this is it. I'm not
I think
in my mind. This is what I'm doing. This is it. So
when you have like a big social media presence too, that's how those people are making a lot of money. Cause like maybe like somebody like me, they're gonna be like, oh, who is that? But they already know you. They want to see it anyway. So
yeah. Well, that too, but she was on a level of she have a decent social media presence, but she's on a level of doing it, because even now a lot of people still don't know what she's doing it. That she's doing it. So it's kind of an outside market to outside people. And when she told me and showed me the revenues that can come from this thing, you know, and then after Sharp Man just started talking about the $1 million, I'm here downloading the OnlyFans app right now. I had dreams.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of stuff. And like Lola said, it's all about the following. If you have a following, you can do it. But I think in this day and age, the internet is so wide open that, you know, if it's like, you know, you share with somebody else, you send it to a friend, they send it to a friend. If you think about multiplication exponential, you know, that could just just multiply like crazy after a while. But of course, it takes patience, because I was doing some reading, and it was like, somebody was like, you know, they set the payout to like threshold from like 500 to 200 bucks so people can make money, because some people take a long time to make money off of 10 bucks a subscription and 15 or 20 bucks a subscription. So it just kind of depends. You know, you have to kind of work it. It's not like people thinking it's a get rich quick scheme. You got to work it. I mean, you got to actually put in some effort into it.
Yeah, you got to know what you're doing. You got to be creative, because in a space where everybody is like a lot of people is doing it, you can't just jump out there and ultimately thinking that just tatas.
But yeah, because people want the content to be curated carefully, right? They want the content to, you know, stage and look good. You know, what kind of bathing suit are you wearing? You know, when are you taking the top off? You know, what are you doing? You know, are you going to take the bottom off at all? You know, depend on how far you have to push it. Because you have some girls that don't even.
You kind of sound like you're a director right now. You
direct.
Listen, after I watched that 60-minute episode of OnlyFans Australia, 60 Minutes. I mean, she was like, the lady was like laying out. She was like, yeah, you know, I have to pick out whatever I'm wearing or whatever, and I have to stage
some of that episode. I did. I watched it. I didn't watch
so
I watched some of it.
Yeah, but you know, again, they're making a killing, but they're also carefully putting the content together that they're putting out. And you know, again, one lady, she started out like with the whole bathing suit on, but after a while, she figured out I can get way more if I start showing a little more.
And this is what the homegirl said too.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, again, how far you want to go depends on, you know, how much you're gonna necessarily get in return. And so yeah, I mean, man, people got to eat, man. People got to eat.
Buy a $300 and something thousand house cash right now. This is how good she's doing with.
Yeah. Imagine that. Why would you want people not to do what they want to do to make a living? You rather them go stand in line at some soup kitchen if they don't have to, when they have the ability to do that. If they, you know, it's like you got to get what you want. Yeah. And I think too,
thinking, like, what kind of mask could I wear? How could I cover this?
Hey Lola, remember where you got your start from, just in case. You know, remember that Mama Lola, give me, but we gotta get this million.
Hey, listen. But hey, we laughing, but you know, ladies was out there getting pimped, right? Now they can control their own destiny. They control their own destiny. They don't have to have some guy beating them up to go make money, or taking the money that they do make and not give, you know what I mean, and treating them bad. So I'm all about the lady empowerment and doing what they want, man. It's their body. Hey, you do what you want with it. Guys too. I'm not all sexist over here. You know, guys too. Whoever.
I don't care about the guys, but ladies, you know.
I'm just saying.
I'm at a spot where I realize that, you know, people do whatever makes them comfortable. And judging somebody off of what they doing with their self is kind of lame.
Right.
And you gotta kind of figure out what you want. Like when I make a a comparison of a situation, or when I put a talk into a situation is what I want for myself. So if I say that I don't want somebody that's in the OnlyFans, that's for me. But I'm not disrespecting the person that's doing the OnlyFans. That's you. More power to you. Do your thing. You know,
all about
talking
preference.
about what I want. Yeah, what
All
I
about
want.
preference.
What I want, and what. And if Demby was here, Demby don't care who we want. Demby would take a. You could just finish doing a porn movie, and Demby will marry you right after that. Demby don't care.
God bless him.
Shout out to my bro Demby, boy. I tell you, he's a rough boy. It's rough out there in the streets. Yeah, man. But I think you know what? I think a lot of people don't realize that social media has been turning people into millionaires for years. And I think we as Blacks have been behind the table on it. We have not realized how to monetize this and make ourselves millionaires off of this thing. I think we're learning that now. And I don't think it's late. I think it's later in the game. But I think that if a lot of us had jumped into this years ago, we have way more millionaires in the Black community, because this is a booming situation for people to be millionaires.
True.
But once again, my girl ain't gonna do no OnlyFans, because I'm already your OnlyFan, baby. I'm your OnlyFan. You better not have no more fans either. I catch one more. You can make an OnlyFan, but I'll be the only person registered up there.
She can make OnlyFans for cooking.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. But hey, Lola sounding skeptical for a minute though, Sharp, man. Seems like she over there thinking like, what?
I mean, listen, I ain't mad at Lola. Heard $1 million. I ain't mad at Lola. $1 million sound good right now.
Hey man, $1 million sound really good right now. $1 million sounds great right now.
I just take $1 million and go just spend one of them little islands, man. Don't find me.
You with Lola man already. She at the spot. You gotta start building the house right there. Yeah, man. But you know, I think it's like I just said, man. I think it's a perfect market. Like I think we're at the boom on social media. I don't think it's too late, but it's definitely not too early. I think that we can still capitalize off a lot of this stuff that's going on. You know, and Sharp, man, you into the social media realm. So do you feel like it's an ending to it right now, or is it just getting bigger?
I think it just depends on how creative you are. It's wide open. If you have the creative juices flowing and you're thinking outside of the box, there's so much out there right now that people could do, and the people are doing. And you know, the pandemic kind of let a lot of people into that space that necessarily wasn't considered before. So I think it's definitely, like I say, people is not late, it's later, because, you know, this thing is, the internet is not going away. It's only getting more, it's fuller. It's only getting fuller in terms of, you know, people just getting on board and trying to make out of it what they can.
All right, Lola, this is your last chance to tell the people if you're gonna do a OnlyFans or not.
Where can they find you at OnlyFans?
Look for Lola B at OnlyFans C.
Look, no. I'm good still. I'm good.
Still good.
Y'all got me thinking though.
All right, people, just in case you change your mind, we'll let you know in the next episodes of Will Lola Join OnlyFans? Yeah, man, but it's the Anything Goes podcast, man. I'm here with some good peoples, man. I'm here with Lola B. I'm here with my bro Sharp, man. Hey, listen, man, if you like our vibes, you like the movement, like, subscribe, share, man. Comment in the comment section. Hit the notification bell so you can keep up with everything that we got going on. Like when we hit 5,000 and we're going to give away cash prizes and all type of other prizes. So you won't know if you ain't got the notification bell ring. How would you know? Yeah. Jump in the community tab and vote. Vote on all the issues and situations that you see up there. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. It's just a gauge to help us give you better content. So help us help you. And man, really thinking about this OnlyFans, guys. I'm starting to think that, you know, young Sean could be a young millionaire. Man, I'm out of here.